coping with losing a loved one is never an easy task. However, as time passes, most of us do find a way to deal with our loss and move on. In this video, we will be uncovering the infamous story of a deranged doctor and how he dealt with the death of his obsession. Here is the immortal love of Dr. Karl Tanzler. In 1930, 53-year-old Dr. Karl Tanzler had been working at the Marine Hospital Service in Key West, Florida when he had met the beautiful, dark-haired, 22-year-old Elena Helen Milagro de Hoyos. Tanzler has always had an obsession with dark-haired women and also insisted that he had previously seen Elena in one of his earlier visions. Elena had been battling with a severe case of tuberculosis. During the time spent attempting to save her, he had fallen profoundly and shockingly infatuated with her. Sadly, shortly thereafter, Elena had lost her battle with the disease and had passed away. Tanzler paid for her funeral and sought the family's consent to build an above-ground mausoleum. The family had just thought that he had sympathized with them, but did not know that he also had a key to the mausoleum. He had visited the tomb frequently for the entire 2 years since she had died, but one night, in 1933, he had stolen Elena's body and transported it on a toy wagon to an old airplane that he had converted into a makeshift laboratory. A young boy reportedly saw the doctor dancing with what looked to be a life-size doll through the window when rumors had spread that Tanzler could be living with Elena's corpse. In 1940, Elena's sister, Florinda, had paid Tanzler a surprise visit, and to her horror, had seen what the doctor was up to. Tanzler had been living with Elena for 7 whole years and even had her lay in his bed. An autopsy revealed all of Tanzler's significant alterations. He packed her torso with rags and held her corpse in place with wires and coat hangers. To give her face the appearance of life, he adorned it with glass eyes, plaster of Paris, and mortician's wax, which is applied to the face and body and sculpted to the desired look. Tanzler covered her scalp with actual hair which Elena's mother had given him after she passed away. In order to mask the smell of decay, he used perfume, flowers, and preservation products and had dressed her in fashionable clothing and jewelry. Tanzler was arrested, undergone a psychological examination, and had stood trial. According to reports, he said that when he sat by Elena's grave and sang a favorite Spanish song to her corpse, Elena's soul would appear to him. He added that she had often asked him to take her away from there. He also confessed that he intended to revive Elena by launching her body into the stratosphere, assuming that the radiation might bring her back to life. According to the statute of limitations, which stated that too much time had gone since the original offense, he eventually got away with everything. Sadly, the family was unable to obtain the justice they sought, and instead of the occurrence being regarded as disgusting and revolting, the public at the time sympathized with Tanzler and referred to him as an eccentric romantic. Before Elena was finally placed to rest in a secret location and unmarked grave, her body was preserved and kept on display at a nearby funeral home where more than 6,800 people had gone to view her body. Tanzler, on the other hand, now completely free, was deeply saddened by, once again, being separated from Elena. He had created a life-size dummy using a death mask, which is a likeness of a person's face, and sculptured an effigy of her. In 1952, Tanzler was found dead in the arms of Elena's effigy, or was it really an effigy? As some reports say that her body was secretly returned to him and that was, in fact, Elena's real body. What are your thoughts on this chilling and disturbing story? Are you on the side of the doctor and his immoral love, like many others, or do you believe this man should have been punished for his deeds? Drop a comment and let me know. Until next time, stay blessed.